give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Salve, salve galera, aqui quem fala é o FoxHitokiri e você está em mais um vídeo aqui do canal. E nesse vídeo, como de costume, o resumão da semana, o show apresentado aí pelo Major Nelson, né? Então, se você quiser saber aí as novidades dessa última semana, mas não teve tempo para acompanhar as notícias, faça sua pipoca, sente e aproveite o show e acompanhe aí todos os anúncios que nós tivemos nesta semana, beleza? Se você gostar desse conteúdo, já deixa seu like, se não for inscrito, se inscreve no canal e se quiser trocar uma ideia, o nosso link do grupo do Facebook está aqui na descrição, beleza galera? Pegue a sua pipoca, aproveite e até mais. Fui!
Hello and welcome to This Week on Xbox. Stick around until the end for exclusive bonus coverage for Anthem, Crackdown 3, and Metro Exodus. Now, let's kick things off with this week's headlines. Unleash your power in Anthem this Friday, February 22nd. As a freelancer, you'll protect a wild planet and ancient technologies from a shadowy enemy with up to 3 other players. With every victory, your Javelin exosuit grows more powerful. Stick around after this for an exclusive chat with BioWare's lead producer, Ben Irving. Metro Exodus is out now. Fans are enjoying the game. One even went above and beyond and designed a do-it-yourself Aurora model. A new enemy has been revealed for the upcoming Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Here's a look at General Tenzin Yamauchi, a samurai general within the ranks of the perilous Ashina clan. Set in 16th century Japan, this action-adventure combines powerful tools and ninja abilities to combat vicious foes. It'll be available March 22nd. There's exciting news from Mars. Surviving Mars is knocking down the walls for creative modding. And for the first time ever, PC mod creators have a direct line to showcase and publish their work for Xbox One gamers to enjoy. The team has built a user-friendly experience that makes adding mods to your Xbox One game easy. There are over 30 mods available, including forest greenhouses, a rover car wash, and a new competitive mode with more coming. Plus, there is keyboard and mouse support for your console. You can check out the full Paradox mods library at mods.paradoxplaza.com. At Xbox Game Pass, there are so many new games we're seeing double. Be the knight and grab Batman Return to Arkham, which includes 2 of the critically acclaimed titles of the last generation. Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City with fully remastered and updated visuals. Not enough doubles? Grab Disney's Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two, and join Mickey and Oswald to unleash the power of the brush in a co-op adventure. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be a disembodied head battling robots in a laser-filled sci-fi world for the fate of humanity, then grab the stylized side-scroller Headlander now. And on February 28th, things are getting creepy with Alien Isolation and The Walking Dead Complete Season 2, which is a great follow-up to Season 1, which hit Game Pass last week. Xbox backward compatibility has added great titles from much-loved franchises including Resident Evil Code Veronica X, Lost Planet Extreme Condition, Lost Planet 2, Lost Planet 3, and Lost Planet Colonies, all available starting today. The open beta for Trials Rising is available now. Jump into the beta and you'll unlock the Trials Turbo Bike at launch on February 26th. I'm here with Ben Irving. He's the lead producer at BioWare working on Anthem. Ben, thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Ben, I'd like to ask, what should players expect in their first few hours of Anthem?
Yeah, great question. When you start Anthem, you're introduced to a mysterious and dangerous world full of a rich story, and then as you play the game, you'll experience superheroic combat in exosuits that we call javelins, and you'll be a freelancer on an epic mission.
Ben, you've got a series of different javelins here. How should players think about them?
Yeah, you know, all 4 javelins have a unique playstyle. So if you're interested in the assassination ninja type playstyle, you'd want to pick the interceptor. If you love the classic mage archetype of elemental damage, fire, frost, lightning, that kind of stuff, the storm is for you. If you want to be a big, tanky, artillery-wielding behemoth, then the Colossus is your choice. And finally, if you love the fantasy of being a commando, kind of the jack of all trades, then the Ranger is for you.
Now, you had a demo previously earlier in this year. Tell us about that and what some of the changes you've made since that demo.
Yeah, so the demo was a great way to vet a lot of the technical aspects of the game, the serviceability, as well as give a cross-section of the game. The demo was pretty old compared to what you can now play in the live game of Anthem. We made a lot of improvements to things like serviceability, to load times, heaps of quality of life stuff. We improved controls for flight. We improved a lot of our menus. We improved a lot of combat balance stuff. So you can kind of think of the live version of the game as the plussed up version of the demo with a lot of improvements. I think thousands and thousands of improvements have gone into the game that's available to play now.
Now, Ben, as folks settle into Anthem this weekend and they're getting their hands on it for the first time, can you give us any hints or perhaps some Easter eggs players should be on the lookout for?
So for anyone who's been a gamer for a long time, if you want what I think is one of the best Easter eggs we have in the game, on the start menu, do some things you would have done in games many years ago. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I hope that's enough of a hint that people will work it out.
Thanks. Anthem is now available on Xbox One. Ben Irving, lead producer at BioWare, thanks for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great fun to be here, and we hope players go out and enjoy the game.
Hi, it's Larry here of Xbox Live's Major Nelson. Crackdown 3 is finally out now. I'm here with Senior Creative Director Joseph Staten, who's going to take us through Crackdown 3's Wrecking Zone mode. Joe, great to see you.
Great to be here, Larry. Thanks for having me.
Now, tell us a little bit about the mode. This is the multiplayer for Crackdown 3.
That's right. Wrecking Zone is our competitive PvP team-based multiplayer.
Yep. Give us some tips to get folks started on Wrecking Zone.
Well, you can see right off the bat here, Wrecking Zone is extremely vertical. I'm hyper agile. I've got jump jets. I've got air dashes. I'm really quick.
Now, the key here that I've learned from the little bit that I've played is that this is a 5v5 team mode, but it's really about teamwork.
That's right, absolutely. We have a special session set up here today.
Right.
And we only have 2 players in the session, but
Right.
you will have 2 teams, 5 players each for 10 total players.
Joe, tell us about lock-on, because it's an interesting thing you guys have done in Crackdown 3.
Absolutely. Here is my buddy, Dave, and you can see as I lock onto him, he's gonna see a line coming out of his body.
And an arrow.
That's right. He knows where the threat is coming from. Now, the moment I start to fire, the line will turn red. So Dave's job now is to break target lock. And you can do that a variety of different ways, but the most fun way, maybe the best way to do it—
The Crackdown way.
The Crackdown way is to actually blow your way through a building and break target lock.
Now, I want to turn around. I think I saw an orb.
Oh, yes, you did.
Now, Crackdown players, for any of the Crackdowns, they know what orbs are. How do they reveal themselves, or what do they mean in multiplayer?
Good question. So you see in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, I've got this little orange arcing electricity meter.
With a question mark.
With a question mark. So if I were to collect this final orb, which we call overdrive orbs, boop,
Yep,
you would see that I fill up my overdrive meter. This
Yep.
is like an ultimate ability.
Sure.
And when I press both bumpers, I activate this super-powered overdrive for my firearms and agility skills.
Right.
And you can see that I'm going to be moving a lot faster. I can dash farther. And if I were to open up on my friend Dave with my minigun here, wherever Dave might be, he's evading me, I would be much more powerful with my firearms.
We've noticed the superheroes are jumping around here. Each one of them has a tremendous amount of strength, and there's a lot of things in their toolkit, right?
That's right. So every agent has 2 sort of strength-based abilities. You can see on the bottom of the HUD there, that fist icon.
Yep.
That's my power meter for 2 moves. One of those moves is a ground pound, and I do that just by tapping B. You can bash through multiple floors of a building.
Yep.
And as soon as that recharges, I can do it again, and I'll show you the other move, which is our Flying Fist. And you initiate Flying Fist by holding on the B button. I'll get close to a structure here, and I'll just go smash
Right through it.
that way. Yep.
Joe, there's a lot going on here. What is the most important tip that you can give us when we fire up Wrecking Zone for the first time?
Sure, absolutely. I would say clear your mind about how you've thought about geometry in multiplayer, the environment. In most games, when you see a wall or a building or a tank, you know it's always going to stay there, it's never going to change, it's safe for me to hide behind. That's just not true in Wrecking Zone. All of a sudden, the environment is something you can manipulate. You can make tactical choices about, figure out different ways to interact with it.
So to put a fine point on it, if you see it, blow it up.
That's right, that's right.
Joe, a lot going on here. Crackdown 3 available on Xbox Game Pass now. Check out the multiplayer, and again, congratulations to you and the team on the launch.
Thank you, Larry.
That's all for this week. Follow us on YouTube and Mixer to keep up to date on the show, and check back next Thursday for an all-new episode. Thanks for watching.